What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been probably about a month since I have uploaded a video. Don't mind my third eye, my Marca Buddha that I have right here. It's from work. I was getting into one of the trucks and I jumped up there pretty quickly, and there's a bar that goes to the mirror, and I ended up hitting my head, which then pushed down the brim of my hat right here and left me a nice old it kind of looks like road rash, or like uh, I don't even know how to explain it, but it messed me up pretty good. Now I gotta walk around like this, but it's okay. Anyways, it's been about a month since I posted. I've still been fishing, still making videos, but Colorado is having a crazy winter where it's just been super warm and nothing is staying frozen. So I've been fishing technically like the same little pond when I can, and even that, even though it's like 6 inches, 7 inches, like half of it's open water now, so it's still a little sketchy. And then the other pond next to it is actually still fully capped, but those are the only places that I can fish, and I just don't want to keep posting basically the same video at the same place, even though we have caught some decent fish. I just caught my PB bass through the ice there this weekend, which was a 3-pounder. And there's just been a lot going on. I've been staying at my girlfriend's a lot, so I haven't really had time to edit or do anything like that. I recently just bought a new truck, which I'll insert a photo down below for you guys. So I got that new truck, got rid of my car, and what else? Got these 2 packages. Also invested in the Rigid Octane drills. So I bought these drills. Came with the impact and a drill. And then I also got the K-drill, 8-inch K-drill. So this thing has been doing wonders for me. We were hand cranking before, so I dropped the money, spent $440 and got the K-drill and the Rigid Octane brushless setup for ice fishing. And let me tell you, it is super freaking nice to not have to hand crank holes anymore. Instead of arguing who's gonna be drilling the holes, me and my buddy enjoy actually drilling holes now. As funny as that sounds. So I've been using that. We did travel 3 hours north like 2 weekends ago, because the fishing had been super good up there. It was our first time up at a lake in Wyoming. Went up there to get crappie, walleye, there's perch, bass and everything in there. But we wanted to get some food to bring back to like my family and my girlfriend and stuff. But the fishing just was not on point for us. I don't know if it was just because it was my first time there and Mikey's first time there, if we just couldn't find out the exact spots. But I caught like 2 keeper walleye, and then we caught a crap ton of like 6-inch, 7-inch walleye in like 50, 60, 70 feet of water. So it just wasn't really worth making a video of, and we only stayed up there one day. We drove up there that morning and came back that evening. So it just hasn't been a good time to make videos. Colorado's just in that weird point. Like, honestly, I just want it to be open water already, because ice fishing is just not good. I just have to travel places to do some good fishing, which I'm going to be doing. I've just been spending a lot of time with my girlfriend and her 2 daughters. So, and like I said, everything else going on, working a lot still. and bought a new truck and everything else. But let's get into these two packages. One of them is a Super 6 box or sack from sixcensefishing.com. I get the highest one, which is the tailored Super 6. As I've stated in plenty of my videos, you can basically click in what type of stuff you want. They'll send apparel, they'll send hats. You can do lake fishing, pond fishing, bank fishing, boat fishing, dirty water, clean water, all that stuff. So we'll get right into that. And it is like $39.99 a month for this box, and it comes with premium baits. Obviously, that's all I use is 6 Sense anymore. So we'll get right into it. And I'll put pictures down below of all this stuff, and also I will put up a short video of the K-Drill in action with a little bit of slow-mo for you guys right now before we get in the Super 6 box. And then we'll get into the Super 6 box. First one out is the Bluegrass Magic Shaky Worm from 6 Sense Fishing. This is the 7.0. I thought it was 6.3, sorry. This is a 7.0 Bluegrass Magic Divine Shaky Worm. I'll put a picture up for you guys so you can see it. Obviously, it's got super durable plastic. These baits are awesome. They got cool color schemes. And there's nothing like them on the market. I mean, they are the best, in my opinion, company out there for all kinds of baits. Doesn't matter if it's soft plastics, hard plastic or hard baits, crankbaits, underspins, swim jigs, all that shit. 6 Sense Fishing is the way to go. So first bait was the Bluegrass Magic Divine Shaky Worm. Next bait out is the Divine Swim Bait in a 3.8 bluegill fire. This is your typical bluegill color. It's got green pumpkin on the top. It's got a like offish darker orange on the bottom with black flake, blue flake, and orange flake on it. Here's the picture of it. And that is a 3.8 size Divine Swim Bait in bluegill fire. Next bait out, the Clout 5.4. This is Melon Flash. This is one of my favorite colors in the Divine Swim Baits and in the Clout Worms, which is basically your Cinco or stick bait. And these are one of a kind. Not any stick baits out there with this kind of pattern on the plastic. I don't know if it produces like certain kind of water flow when it's wiggling, but it does have really good action when it's dropping down. It's got like a silver on the bottom, that watermelon on the top with black, gold, and green flake on it. Next bite out, got some 3.8 ounce Divine Jig Heads. This color is Sungill. This is one of my favorite colors. It's like a black and gold head on it. And obviously premium hooks. It's got that screw lock feature, which if you haven't seen my recent post, well, my most recent post on YouTube, it was a short clip of how to use a screw lock feature with the Divine Underspin. But that goes with all the screw lock features in the 6 Sense baits. You can use it on the jig heads, you can use it on the swim jigs, and you can use it on the underspins. Basically, you just go check that video out, give it a like if you guys would like. And you can see how I hook these on and rig up with the screw lock feature. So those come with 3 in the pack. Next bait out is a Quake 80. This is Tiger Truce. The Quake 80s are more of a BB chamber, where I like the Quake Thud, which is more of a one knocker type of lipless crankbait. But the Quake 80s are also really nice. They just got more of that BB style chamber, really loud. This is 7/8 of an ounce. This is their bigger size, obviously. But an awesome like Fire Tiger kind of color. Next bait is a Movement L7, which these are, unlike the Movement 80X or the Wake, those are a little bit more shallow diving. The L7's got a more of a curved square bill on it, so it dives 3 to 6 feet, 5/8 ounce. And this is sexified chartreuse shad. Two more baits here. We got a Crush 50X in Wild Lava Crawfish, 3/8 ounce. Best square bills on the market. I like the 50X and the 100X. Those were, I have a crap ton of them sitting up there. If you guys have seen anything about my collection of 6th Sense stuff, you can see some of it right now behind me, but I have a crap ton of the 50X and the 100X, but I have a crap ton of everything. And then last but not least, this is one of their newer designs or newer products that they've came out with. This is the 6th Sense Wacky Hooks. So obviously this is a wacky hook that you would use with the stick bait or Senko Clout 5.4, and you can wacky rig it. This is size number 1, comes with 5 hooks, and basically they're forged hooks, black nickel in color. So that is all that came in the Super 6 box. Probably close to $50 in products for $39.99 a month. But like I said, you can get apparel, you can get hats sometimes. I think it came with a sticker, and you know, it's all quality baits that you will use all the time, unlike those other boxes. It comes with these super slick, awesome 6th Sense sacks. It's an awesome like velvet material, and you can carry baits in it, or if you're like me, you could put stuff in it and then throw it in your boat. God, I can't wait. I can't wait for spring. I just want my boat. And then this was an order that I just recently placed, a bunch of the new colors and stuff that just came out. So, first up is that hybrid swim crank. This is 4K bluegill. So, when these first came out, they were on the custom lure garage part of the 6th Sense website, and I ordered one. So there's a D1, which is a 0 to 1 foot diving, and then a D3, which is 0 to 3 foot diving swim crank. So these are kind of like the speed glides, but they got a little bill right here. I'll put a picture up so you can kind of see, but it's still got that feathered hook, and it's basically just like a swim bait with a bill on it, so it keeps it at a certain depth. And yeah, that's why they call it the hybrid swim crank. But this is an awesome color. I'll probably pick up a couple more of these. Here's two of the custom ones I got off the custom lure site. So this is a D1. I'll take a picture of these. They seem to be a little bit smaller than the hybrid swim crank, so they must have upsized them, because both of these are quite a bit smaller. So this is the D1. I'll post a picture for you. And this is a D3. Obviously, like I said, the D3 dives up to 3 feet. The D1 dives up to 1 foot. But these were off the custom painted on the custom lure part of the website, and I freaking loved them. I smashed a bunch of fish on the 0 to 3 D3 one. I can't remember the color, if it even had a color on it, but and I haven't really used the more wakey-ish 0 to 1 foot diving one yet, but I freaking love these things. They're awesome, and I can't wait for freaking spring so I can go fishing. Next up is a new color in the Curve 55 Finesse. It is the Gilligan color. Of course, I'm gonna get that. Milliken Fishing is my favorite YouTuber If you don't watch his videos, go check him out. He's the one that like really got me hardcore into fishing, and I absolutely fucking love the guy. He's cool as hell, and he basically taught me a lot about fishing when I first started getting hardcore into bass fishing. But this is his color, the Gillikin color, and the Curve 55 Finesse. Got a Curve 55 and a new color called Black and Red Craw. This is the normal Curve 55. This dives up to 5 to 9 feet. Basically like your wiggle wart style crankbait. Got a super erratic action. Awesome little baits. Got another Provoke. This isn't a new color. Sorry about that. This is just that Spanish bone color in the Provoke. Just been picking up on some more jerk baits since they do so good. And I might be doing some open water fishing this weekend at a local reservoir on the kayaks, which is kind of crazy, I know, but it's going to be 63 degrees this weekend. Sorry if I'm talking too fast for you guys. Next up, Curve Finesse 55 in orange Sunfish, which is an awesome sunfish color. It's got a bunch of orange and red, blue accents, looks like some green pumpkin. Obviously super realistic. Can't expect much less from 6 Cents. Next up, another awesome color, Crush Flat 75X. I need to pick up a ton more of the Crush Flats. I only have like maybe 10 of them, and I feel like I don't use them enough. They're great cold water bait. Another awesome color is that Tool Perch. Awesome little perch color, different than the normal perch colors that 6 Cents has. This is in the Crush 50X, which is the non-silent version, so this has rattles in it. The Crush 50S is a silent version, which will be silent, obviously. Next up, another Crush 50X in Cypress Gill, which is basically a dark watercolor, or a darkish color. It's black. It's got a little bit of blue and green accent on those stripes. Kind of a blue back, but this is a great muddy water bait, and we have a lot of stained muddy water in Colorado, so I like these darker colors when I can use them. Next up, another Curve Finesse Square Bill. This is in Neon Sunfish, which is a awesome, like a neon green, watermelonish kind of color. It's got some orange on the underbelly, some white, looks like a little bit of red, and it's just another awesome sunfish color. Crazy how freaking awesome their paint schemes are. Another color I was looking forward to, the Crush 50X in Baby Crappie. Obviously, the name's self-explanatory. It's a baby crappie color. It's got some awesome, looks like it's got a little bit of, not orange, like gold or yellow in it. Black back, and it's got the, obviously, black crappie spots going all around it. And it's like a silverish white from the top down. Coming up, and the last but not least, I got 2 of their new weighted swim bait hooks. I got one in, I think, 1/4 ounce, and the other is 3/8 ounce. 3/8 ounce right here. And I rigged one up for you guys on the Divine swim bait. It'll look like that. Perfect for making it weedless. Hide that hook in there. You could bring it through some brush. You can bring it through some grass. Makes it easier to not get hung up on stuff. And it's got some weight to it, so you can get it down there. Obviously, the 3/8 one's quite a bit bigger. Probably throw like maybe that 4.4 size, or a 3.8 size might still fit on it, but I highly doubt it. I think this is a 3.8 right here, and it's barely fitting on that 1/4 ounce one. So I think the 3/8 ounce is going to be probably best with that 4.4 size. But for me, normally I use the smaller sizes when it comes to stuff like this. But I guess if you needed to get deeper down in the water, you could grab like a 3/8, but you're going to have to upsize your bait for sure. But those are freaking awesome. Can't wait to use those. It's got that screw lock feature, and you can hide the hook away and make it weedless. And last but not least, the electric shiner color in the Ned Fry 4.6, and these are floating Ned baits, and this color is freaking awesome. It's basically a green pumpkin on the top. It's got a whitish underbelly with a ton of blue, silver, and greenish flakes in it. Definitely like a bait fish color. So when you're hopping out on the bottom, it's kind of gonna look like a bait fish digging at the bottom of the lake. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate everything you guys do and all the likes and subscribers that I've gotten. I'm sorry that I'm not putting out a ton of videos right now, but I will get back into it, I promise. I just don't want to bore you guys with the same videos all the time. Like, I got a bunch of clips right now that I could post and make into videos, but it's just catching perch, bluegill, bass, and the same stuff that I've been catching in the last couple videos. So I'm trying not to bore you guys, and I just haven't gone out enough to make anything different or worthwhile. So I apologize for that, guys. But if you want to keep up with my life or anything that I'm doing, follow me on Instagram. I will put the handle right here. You guys can feel free to add me. And look forward to some more videos coming out soon. And I'm excited for my new truck, and I will be doing some traveling now that I got my own truck and I'm not borrowing the family's truck. So come spring, best believe that boat and my truck are going to be traveling north, south, east, west, don't matter, but it will be on the water. Thank you guys for watching again. Appreciate you. Subscribe, like, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you guys on the next one.